Hello, happy new year, happy January 1st. With it being the start of the new year and everyone being like very reflective over the past year and being excited for the future, for the new year, I felt like it was the perfect time for us to have a little chat because I feel like over the past few months I haven't really had the opportunity to really talk to you guys, like really talk to you guys. Like the past few videos have been sponsored, which we love our sponsors. They are helping me pay off my student loans. Not helping me, they're basically what is paying off my student loans. So we love our sponsors, but sponsored content also means that I don't really get to chat as much because the content needs to be a little bit more curated so that it performs the best that it can. There are a few things that I wanted to talk to you guys about. I guess we should start off with the most important one, the one that's kind of time sensitive. And that's that there's like, I don't even know how to say it. Like, it sounds so weird, but like there's a chance that we could travel together this year. That feels so weird to say because it sounds so unreal. But a few months ago I was approached by TOPIK. TOPIK is a platform and marketplace that helps organize group travel. They match travelers, hosts, which in this case would be me, and vetted tour operators like tour guides, for example. They bring us all together so that we could have a wonderful experience traveling. The great thing about it is that with your guys' help, we can decide where we go, for how long we go, what we do in that place. Like they offer tours in 51 different countries. So if you guys wanted to come to Korea, awesome. We can explore Seoul, we can explore Busan together in a very like convenient and fun way. If you wanted to go to somewhere else like Japan or somewhere in Europe or I don't know, anywhere pretty much, that's also on the table. So the first step of this whole process would be filling out the survey that's linked in my description box for you guys. It's gonna ask you where you would want to travel, when you would want to travel, for how long, and then like what your budget would be for like this type of group trip. So if this is something that really does interest you and you do intend to fill out the survey, please, I beg you, please be as realistic as possible with your responses. The survey is going to be open for a week. Yes, just a week. Fill it out right now after this video. I'm looking you in the eyes right now. It's literally like 2 minutes. There's like 10 questions and they're all multiple choice. Like you don't even have to write anything. Oh my gosh, I'm kind of just like, it would be so cool if we could do one trip here in Korea and then do another somewhere else. Like oh my god, I told myself that my goal for 2023 was to finally travel to Japan. I'm just like, I'm so embarrassed because it's so close, but like it's just, there was never a good time. So the next thing I kind of wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about was like, I hate talking about emotions, especially ones that I feel are cringy, which I feel like there are a lot of emotions that are cringy. Why am I holding up fists? This is gonna sound so random and out of nowhere, but like I've really missed talking to you guys. I haven't been posting that much here on YouTube because, you know, holiday season is crazy for influencers, and then it's also crazy because I work in influencer marketing on the brand side. So been working quite a bit of overtime, which just like left me with no energy to do anything. Like I started spending all my free time on making short form vertical content, which like, how do you guys like the shorts? I know I already asked in a community post, but like, how do you guys like the shorts? I don't know, I feel like for the longest time I wasn't posting any of my vertical content on YouTube Shorts because I didn't want new subscribers. To be honest, if you're a new subscriber and you're here, please don't feel offended. This time last year I made a very similar video saying like, oh my god, I hit 100k, but I didn't want to hit 100k because my engagement's not that great. Like it's really like, if you want to watch that video, I'll put it here in the cards for you. But basically I talked about how seeing such a large subscriber number is really not great for my mental health because the actual views on my videos are nowhere near my subscriber number. It constantly feels like my videos are performing really badly and it just makes me not want to post. So basically, I didn't want to post any vertical content because I know a lot of creators who don't identify as YouTubers because they don't create any type of traditional YouTube content like this type of long form content. They just post shorts and their channels have grown like crazy because of the shorts. And I was like, I don't want new subscribers. Like I don't want people that only watch YouTube shorts, but they never watch my long form content because it's just gonna make me feel worse about my channel. I actually only post to YouTube Shorts so that my dad can see the reels or the vertical content because he finds it really interesting, and he doesn't have Instagram, which is where I actually post my vertical content. Like if you want to see vertical content from me, please go to Instagram. All of my vertical content goes to Instagram, but not all of it ends up on YouTube, which I feel like I'm constantly promoting my Instagram, and that's just, I'm sorry. I feel like these days, I hate saying this, but I feel like these days I'm becoming more of an Instagrammer than a YouTuber. And I know like we've kind of had this discussion before. I don't know, my mental health has just been a lot better with Instagram. Like posting vertical content, the engagement is good and you guys are really liking it. Or those of you that follow me on Instagram are really liking it, because I started like all these series and like trying different types of content that I would never think to even post here, because this is gonna sound weird. It's gonna sound like I'm bullying myself, but like making Korean food, you can find it on my Instagram content, like Instagram Reels, but you will not find it here. I feel like I'm not that interesting of a person to where people would want to watch me make food in a long form content. Like, no, I'm sorry. My personality is not that great. Like, no. I feel like with food content, you either have to have a really good personality or like be really aesthetic, and I am neither. With the vertical content, people are enjoying it, and that just, I don't know, it makes me happy. I feel like I actually spent my time in a productive way compared to with YouTube, where I can spend hours and hours and hours on planning a video, filming a video, editing the video, and then posting it. And I hate to use this word, the content flops. I hate the word flop in relation to content flopping. Like I feel like it's like trigger word for me. I'm just, ugh. I feel like people only use it to talk poorly about themselves, so I don't like that word. But it's the right word for this situation. I feel like, I hate to say this on camera and I hate to say this to you guys, but I feel like every time I post a YouTube video, I'm just like scared that it's gonna perform poorly. Oh my god, am I about to cry? I feel like I can feel my eyes are wanting to like cry a little bit. We're fine. But yeah, so I guess what I was trying to say is if you're enjoying the vertical content, please check me out on Instagram, because the time limit is 90 seconds over there, so I'm actually able to create my content the way I want to, as opposed to YouTube where they limit it to 60 seconds. So I have to either shorten the content to be within the 60 seconds, or I just don't post it here, which I feel like a lot of the time I just don't post it, because then it just doesn't feel right. Like it feels like it's missing something. I guess what I'm trying to say is if you want to see all of the vertical content in its true form, please follow me on Instagram. I guess you could technically follow me on TikTok if you want to. Like 2 months ago, I made a TikTok just to repost my vertical content, because I was like, maybe like, let me just see what happens, because I think I'm too old for TikTok. Like I struggle to see it as an actual platform. Like I don't use TikTok. I literally just post my content there and then bounce. This is so bad. I feel like I shouldn't say this, but like I don't interact at all. I don't interact with comments. Like I don't even want to say you guys, because I don't think it's y'all. I think it's like random people from the internet, which is okay. I don't know why, but like that scares me. With YouTube, I know who I'm talking to. Like if you guys leave comments, I recognize your usernames. I recognize your profile pictures. Like I know who I'm talking to when I'm filming this right now. Like I know who's gonna comment. If you tend to comment, like I know who you are and I feel comfortable interacting. But with TikTok, I have no idea who is watching my content and who's saying what, and I don't know. It makes me scared and I don't want to talk to people. I'm just like, ew. You can watch it, but like, don't talk to me. Like this is just it's so bad. So I guess if you want me to answer, do Instagram. If you don't care if I answer, maybe do TikTok. I feel like I should probably start answering people on TikTok in the comments, but I'm also just hyper aware. Like creators have told me that TikTok is like the Wild West. You can get canceled so fast on TikTok and people leave so many hate comments and there's so much drama. Like if there's drama, it's not on Instagram. It's not on YouTube. It's on freaking TikTok. And so I'm scared. I don't know. I feel like with everything I just said, you guys are like, why did you even start a TikTok if you're not gonna actually watch TikToks or talk to people on TikTok? For science, I wanted to see what the true value of my vertical content was, which I know that sounds really weird, but when I post something to Instagram or here on YouTube, like you guys already follow me from previous content. If it shows up, there's a good chance you saw it just because you follow me on Instagram already, or because you are subscribed here on YouTube. Oh my god, too many platforms now. But with TikTok, I was like, I don't have a TikTok. So if I randomly start posting stuff to TikTok, if the algorithm picks it up, it's because it's good content. So I kind of just started posting there to see like what vertical content did well, and then I can kind of see why. Like I can start to deconstruct it. Anyway, I'm not gonna link the TikTok. If you do some detective work and you go find it, you can leave a comment being like, I found you. Okay, actually don't word it like that. That sounds really creepy. But like you can be like, I found you from YouTube. Yeah, please leave it in a way that's not scary. Oh my gosh, I just realized this was a whole tangent. I was talking about like why I miss you guys, or trying to explain why I missed you guys, and then I just went like off the rails with vertical content. I'm sorry. But I guess with all the new growth that I've been seeing on Instagram because of the vertical content and random people that I don't know responding to stuff on TikTok, it's just made me miss you guys more, because the people that find me through vertical content they're quick to judge because they don't know me very well, and they just make assumptions on like why I'm in Korea or why I'm learning Korean, or the number of times people have told me that I don't know what I'm talking about because I've never lived in Korea is amazing. I'm like, bro, what do you mean? Because I guess what I'm trying to say is whenever I get a nasty comment, or even not even a nasty comment, it could just be a comment from an account that I don't know, I miss y'all and appreciate you more. I feel like this conversation literally was all over the place. I am so sorry. I really hope I made sense. I just really wanted to sit down and have a chat, and because it's a monologue, it's very easy to go on tangents. But if you are interested in the potential group trips for this year and next year, which would be 2025, oh my god, Happy New Year again, please fill out the survey. It's only going to be live for a week, so if you're seeing this video a few days late, please go fill it out. It'll only take you 2 minutes. Be as realistic with your responses as possible, because that helps Trover Trip and I plan the best trip we can given what everyone's budget is, what everyone's expectations are. Please also be very mindful of how much PTO you will need to accrue or use if you were to participate in one of these when picking like when you would want to go. I will see you guys in the next video or on Instagram, you know, because all my efforts are going into the vertical content, like I said earlier. Anyway, okay, I need to stop talking. Happy New Year, guys. I will see you next time. Tama bayo, guys. Bye.